Dawn of War Definitive Edition is a classic RTS, and to help you get the most out of it, I've pulled together 15 tips and tricks that will give you a stronger economy, better army control, and more wins on the battlefield. Let's dive in. Number 1. Infinite Reinforcement. Right-clicking the Reinforce button on your squad card toggles Infinite Reinforcement, meaning new models will auto-queue and train as long as you've got the requisition and power required. So no more mashing the buttons mid-fight, leaving you to do the important stuff like commander abilities. Number 2. Harass enemy points. Never sit back and fight armies head-on. Always look for chances to harass enemy resource points. Destroying an upgraded listing post not only costs them a ton of requisition, but slows their whole eco curve and requires them to react with an army. So kill posts, not just troops. Number 3. Still cap even if you can't hold. If you're losing ground, don't give up on points. Capture them anyway. Even if you can't defend, the enemy has to waste time decapping and then recapping before they get any of their income back. That stall buys you precious seconds to regroup. Number 4. Cheap squads are important. Capturing points takes time, and only infantry squads can do it. That's why early game units like scouts are still valuable later on in the game. Even if their combat power falls off, they're still important for grabbing and holding map control, as you don't want to waste a strong squad 45 seconds capturing a relic. So don't throw them away, keep those cheap squads alive and they'll be paying off all game. Number 5. Reinforce strategic points. This may seem like a pretty obvious one, but don't leave your requisition points naked. Upgrading them into listing posts makes them tougher to decap, and the reinforcements adds more requisition income on top. In mid-game, these upgrades are often worth more than a new squad, because they keep your economy safe while you're fighting somewhere else. And remember, you can fortify twice. A fully reinforced point is both an income engine and a defensive wall the enemy has to bleed to break. Don't forget about them. Number 6. Cover, cover, cover. Cover makes a huge difference in every fight. Units in cover take far less ranged damage, while squads caught out in the open in water will absolutely melt. Positioning your army in good terrain often wins the battle before the first shot is even fired. There's a few exceptions, for example, Necrons are completely unaffected by cover, positive or negative. Number 7. Retreat squads. When squads lose morale, they fight like wet noodles. So don't let them die out there. Pull them back, reinforce somewhere safe or at base, and send them back stronger, because reinforcing is always cheaper than replacing a squad. Number 8. Leaders change everything. Adding a squad leader isn't just more damage. It boosts morale, adds new abilities, and in some cases rallies a broken squad. A sergeant, leader, or something similar can turn a basic squad into a powerhouse. Number 9. Don't blob your army. Clumping units together is a recipe for disaster. Grenades, flamers, and artillery punish blobs hard. Spread squads just enough to avoid splash damage while still covering each other. Trying to flank with a squad or two can also help deal even more damage if the enemy tries to retreat. Number 10. Morale break the enemy. Remember, broken squads do almost no damage. You don't always need to wipe squads to win the battle, just break their morale. A couple flamers or heavy bolters which specialize in breaking morale can win you the fight by shattering enemy confidence. Number 11. Anti-vehicle tech. If you notice the enemy starts climbing the tech tree, expect vehicles, so don't get surprised. Add research for missile launchers, plasma guns, or your faction's equivalent anti-armor to prepare. Nothing feels worse than losing your whole army to one dreadnought. Number 12. Don't chase kills. It's tempting to chase squads across the map, but objectives matter more. Killing isn't winning. Controlling requisition and power is. Secure the map, then press the advantage. Remember, holding critical control points is also a win condition. Number 13. Generator sniping. Targeting enemy power generators is one of the most devastating plays in Dawn of War. Kill 3 gens, and you've just crippled their ability to tech up, build vehicles, or field elites. Power generators are fragile, expensive, and the backbone of the late game. Sometimes focusing on generators is more powerful than focusing on eliminating squads. Number 14, turret positioning. Turrets aren't meant to be spammed in your base. They're not city walls. Think of them as tempo plays. Dropping a turret on a contested requisition point or choke forces your opponent to either waste time and resources clearing it or give up the ground completely. That small delay can snowball into map control, better eco, and eventually victory. Use turrets to stall and swing momentum, not as decoration around your HQ. Number 15, scouting. To finish this list, we will end with an RTS classic. Knowledge is power in Dawn of War. A single scout squad or infiltrated unit can tell you if your opponent is massing infantry, teching to vehicles, or rushing for a relic. With that info, you can counter before their plan even lands. Blind play loses games. Scouting wins them. And that's 15 tips to help you get better at Dawn of War Definitive Edition. Try a couple of these out in your next match, and you'll feel the difference straight away. If you want more Dawn of War content, stick around, I've got plenty more coming. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you lot in the next one.